Old money versus new money. Let's talk about the Gilded Age. You're my niece, therefore you're old New York. Don't let anyone tell you different. This show is available on HBO Max. It has a total of 9 episodes, and also it has a podcast associated with it, which I listened to and watched both. I love this show so much. It gave me something else to watch. I'll say standout characters for me in this series was, of course, Aunt Agnes and Bertha Russell, which is Aunt Agnes represents the old money and Bertha Russell represents the new money. Her husband owns a trust in New York, well, more like a banker, and he owns railroads, so he has a lot of money. But the old money is basically like the aristocracy, which we usually or typically see in European societies. So the series centers around, I'll say one person, but two people mainly. We have Marian Brooks, who is the niece of Aunt Agnes, and she considers herself a little bit new to the scene, but she is under the branch of old money, which falls under Aunt Agnes because her grandmother is the Livingstons. There's a whole history to it. Watch the show, you'll get it. But also now you have new money, which is Bertha Russell, and she has money that her husband made from the railroads. There's popping up so many new families that's just getting money, like the Vanderbilts, and everyone's making money either in like copper, steel, or whatever it is, and they're building these palatial houses in New York, and that's where you get the term millionaires row. A lot of their money is crazy because one of the things that I found out, why they prospered so much during the Gilded Age, is that there was no such thing as personal income tax. So a lot of that money they completely and totally pocketed. This series is from the creators of Downton Abbey, so you get a sense of not what was going on only with the aristocracy, but what was going on with the servants. So I like the balance of that in between the shows, and definitely you get invested into the character. We do have the character who is Black, which is Peggy Scott, who comes to help Marian Brooks come into New York City because she lost her ticket in a scuffle, and then they become close friends. But you can kind of see the differences because you can see how Marian treats her differently, but in our eyes, if you learn more about Peggy Scott, she is a part of